Ever found a $5 bill on the street and felt like it was your lucky day? I know I have. But what if you found $500 or even $500,000? Would you still take it? Sounds like an easy yes, but recently, an entire country faced this exact situation, and people refused. Some didn't just ignore the money, they actually threw it away. And here's the strange part. Many of them were very poor and struggled to afford food. So why would anyone reject free cash? Let's go back a bit. In 2021, an armored truck driving through San Diego had an accident. One of its back doors suddenly opened and thousands of dollar bills spilled all over the highway. Cars stopped, traffic came to a halt, and then chaos. People jumped out of their cars and started grabbing as much money as they could. Some filled their jackets, others picked up handfuls of cash from the road. And honestly, who wouldn't be tempted? This wasn't the only time it happened. In 2019, something similar happened in Atlanta. Around $175,000 fell onto the road and drivers rushed to collect it. In 2018, near Indianapolis, another truck spilled about $600,000. People even jumped fences to grab the money. It looked like free cash, but it wasn't. All that money belonged to someone. And legally, taking it is considered theft, even if you just picked it up from the street. Now here's where things get interesting. In the earlier situation I mentioned, people were actually allowed to take the money. There were no legal consequences, and yet they didn't want it. Some people even threw it away. So what changed? Why did people risk everything to grab money in one place, but refuse it in another? To understand that, we need to go back in time. We've landed in pre-World War I Germany. At first, this might seem unrelated, but stay with me. Back then, Germany followed something called the gold standard. In simple terms, the country's money, the German mark, was tied to gold. For example, a fixed amount of gold had a fixed price in marks. This system kept things stable because the government couldn't just print money whenever it wanted. If they wanted more money, they needed more gold to back it up. So far, so good. This system helped prevent overspending and kept the economy balanced. But then, World War I happened. War is expensive. Really expensive. To pay for it, Germany and other countries abandoned the gold standard. That meant they could print as much money as they needed, without having enough gold to support it. Fast forward to 1918, Germany lost the war. On top of all the money they had already printed, they were forced to pay huge reparations, about $350 billion in today's value. So how did they try to pay it? They printed even more money. And this is where things started to break.